Hi everyone, and a massive thank you to all of the community members over at Open Media One channel on Telegram. Massive thank you also to all of the members, admins, channel owners, everybody who's sharing each other's content, helping each other out right now. Really appreciate you all. Now, guys, today's vid, the Ukraine want to host the World Cup 2030. I know what you're all thinking. What the flock? Have we entered the Twilight Zone? Cartoon land? I don't know. But there's people all across the world that are being transported from Ukraine right now into other countries because of the war going on. And the president of that country seems to think it's a good idea to support a bid for World Cup 2030. So let's take a look at that, guys. We're going to go straight into this. No messing about today. Literally, here is the bid from Spain, and Portugal have now added Ukraine to their bid for the 2030 World Cup. It will likely be up against bids from South America and a Saudi Arabia-led bid that could feature Egypt and Greece. And I'll just show you some more screenshots here. So Ukraine has joined Spain and Portugal in their bid to host the 2030 World Cup. The proposal was backed by Ukrainian President Zelensky. Here we go again, it's official, and you can stop and pause and take a look at that. Now, guys, there's a war going on. Real people have suffered in this war. People are literally being shipped around. They've been shipped to Britain, they've been shipped to other places. And this guy is backing a proposal for the 2030 World Cup to be in the Ukraine. Let's take a look at some of the news for the Ukraine right now. I mean, does he think the war's going to be over by then? Because I'm pretty sure that we've all been watching news clips where he's not interested in peace. None of the politicians anywhere in the world seem to be interested in peace. So what do they know that we don't know? Do they think this is going to be over by 2030 or before? What about the construction it's going to take to build the stadiums, to rebuild the cities that we're all seeing blasted to pieces right now? Let's take a look at some of the news from Ukraine and this war, and let's see what you think if they're ready to host a 2030 World Cup bid. There you go. Always, as you know, we use internet searches and mainstream media articles. As you can see, more and more Ukraine war, stepping up attacks, details on the Russia-Ukraine war there. Now, guys, another subject here. You need money to host the World Cup. You really do. You need a lot of funds. What's happening right now across the world is everybody's donating to the Ukraine. We've all heard about this. We've all seen it on the news, the mainstream media, social media. So I suppose in a way, they probably could afford it if they used the donations for the World Cup. But it costs a lot of money. But what we're going to do now is we're going to just take a little quick look at all the donations that have been received by the Ukraine, okay? The US government here, 40 billion. I'm just going to scroll through this because we get to the one right at the end where it literally lists on Wikipedia all of the donations. Okay, so it says here that the Kiev Institute has tracked 93.4 billion from 40 countries in financial, humanitarian and military aid to Ukraine from the 24th of January to the 3rd of October 2022. Out of that 93.8 billion, I thought it said 93.4 billion. Anyway, out of that 93.8 billion, 52.3 billion came from the United States, 29.2 billion came from the European Union, and 12.3 billion came from other countries, mostly the United Kingdom. Okay, so I suppose from a money perspective, they do have the money. It's going to take a lot of rebuilding to do that, but the main thing is that war would need to be ending pretty soon for them to be able to have a successful bid of hosting World Cup 2030. It's less than 8 years away, guys. Anyway, let's roll on. Let's see if their football season started back up. Oh, it has. So the Ukraine football season has started off amid threat of Russian attacks. The return of football in Ukraine, bomb shelters and air raid sirens, the Daily Mail UK. Guys, I don't know if I've ever heard of a World Cup where there's been air raid sirens, bomb shelters. I mean, come on, they're at war. How is this even a logical proposal? Unless they know that the war's going to end before then. And it doesn't show any sign of that at the moment. I mean, this video, I shouldn't even be doing it. It's a ridiculous proposal. It's ridiculous. Ukraine are at war right now. Stop it. Stop proposing things. Stop having celebrities over there. Stop doing all these fundraising and magazine shoots and all these things you're doing, and sort it out. Real people are suffering from this. Well, politicians and mainstream media are floating around the place, acting like this is some kind of TV show. Well, let's stroll on. Yeah, getting on to the celebrities now. This is a list of the different celebrities that have gone over to endorse it. So I suppose if they did have a World Cup over there, they wouldn't be short of anybody coming over to sing and dance and, you know, support them. But again, there we go, U2, they went over there. That's right, they did a 40-minute concert in a metro station in the Ukrainian capital of Kiev in support of the Ukrainian forces fighting Russia's invading army. Oh, guys, I mean, it just doesn't make sense, this. It really doesn't. Let me know your thoughts on this. It's only a short video, but I just thought it was preposterous that the Ukraine have even been considered to host a bid. I mean, Qatar, we all know the problems with that. That was silly enough as in itself. But the Ukraine, they're currently at war. Oh, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments, and please stay on to the end of this, because for any football fans out there, I've got a bit of a bonus for you. If you like a bet, one of my services, I'm going to give you the link and description in a moment. But thank you all for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking. Have a great day. Right, guys, this is my World Cup football special. I've won profit in every single tournament since 2008, apart from in 2012, because I didn't bet on there because one of my sons were being born at that exact time. Every other single tournament since 2008, I've made profit in. You can get involved in this for the whole tournament. You get tips for every single day, every game, and it's £34.97. Most of you know who I am, so this is one of the things that I do to make money for myself, to make money for others. I help people to make money. I've got crypto services, I've got football trading services that I do. So if you are interested and you do want to support me and you do like a bet, join via the link that I'll put in the description, and you'll have bets for the whole World Cup, and it's £34.97. Thank you, guys. Have a great day.